Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a get ready with you using some new makeup products that I recently picked up. Some I've used all week, some I've only used once or twice, so I can give you guys some little mini reviews. I don't want this intro to be too long, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lisa. I hope that you guys join the family, and let's just jump right into the video. I've already prepped my skin. The first thing that I like to do is use a primer because I like it to sit on my skin for a while before I go in with foundation. I normally go in with my lisamarie primer, which is like my holy grail. You guys know that if you've been with me for a while. But Palladio recently came out with this primer here. This is the Rice Primer. It's a mattifying and perfecting primer. I've only used this once, and I did use it with the LA Girl foundation. And I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation today so I can review it for you guys. I have been loving this, just so you know. But this is like, it goes on pretty smooth. It has a tint to it, which I think Too Faced, their new primer is tinted. I did not get that one just because I do love, where is it? my lisamarie primer so much that I just don't feel like anything is going to beat this at the moment. But yeah, it's got like a skin tone color to it. It goes into the skin really nice. I do find that it does leave my skin looking pretty matte. And it's lightweight, like I don't feel it on my skin at all. So it absorbs into the skin really nicely. However, I don't feel like it fills in my lines as good as this one. So yeah, it's just okay for me at the moment. We're gonna move on to the eyes. I do have two palettes, and I was gonna get ready with the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette, but if you have been watching YouTube lately, this is what everybody is reviewing and everyone is doing looks with. So I thought I would just tell you guys my thoughts on it really quickly. If you like the original peach palette, I think this is a good palette to have because you can take that palette and use this because you have more matte shades in there. And I feel like you get more peachy shades in here as well too. I don't feel like this is all matte. There is one shade right here which has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it pretty much looks matte on the eyes. These two matte shades here, they're not my favorite. Those are probably like my two duds in the palette. So I just mix both of these together when I use it because if I don't, it will not show up on me. Like I really have to pack these colors on. Other than that, I think it's a really nice palette, and I find myself reaching for a lot of these shades, especially the peachy shades, because in the original peach palette, I don't feel like there's a lot of peach shades in there. So, I mean, I am happy that I have this. I'm definitely gonna keep it in my collection. But today, I'm gonna use this one by Pur Cosmetics, which I love a lot of their products, and I don't feel like they get enough hype here on YouTube. But this is the Soiree Diaries. I think I'm saying that right. I hate butchering names, but look at this packaging. It has like marble packaging, and the colors in here are gorgeous. You get a really nice smear. These are my colors. They're warm, they're neutral, they're everyday shades, and it's just lovely. So I wanted to use this today on camera for you guys. I zoomed you guys in a little bit closer so you can actually see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go in with the NYX Lingerie Lid Eye Tints. I love these. If you guys have not tried them yet, this is the shade Nude to Me, and I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid, and this is a wand, so it is very easy to use. I have this stringy piece of hair. Oh man, that's probably a hair that's gonna turn gray because it is so coarse. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with Private Party, which is a bone color, and I'm just gonna put this underneath my brow. And with a big blending brush, I'm gonna go in with Splurge, which is right here, which is like a neutral shade, and we're just gonna put that in the crease. I just have to bring my kids swimming today, so I'm not really going anywhere special. So I'm not gonna do like a crazy, well, I always say that, I'm not gonna do a crazy eye look, but I probably will because I think I wanna use some glitter today. So never mind, forget I even said that. And now I'm gonna go in with Stunner, which is a warmer shade, and just warm up the crease a little bit more. Normally I will go in with one of these matte shades in my outer crease, but today I'm gonna use this one, which is Cosmo. Why not add some more shimmer? So I'm just gonna place that in my outer V. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit more blending. Maybe I won't add any glitter today. What do you guys think? I'm kind of liking the way it's looking right now. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the glitter and I'm just gonna go in with Twinkle, and I'm going to use my finger to apply this and just put this in the center of my eyes. I've been using this Gosh Cosmetics Velvet Touch eyeliner in black ink. It's just quick and easy. Sometimes it's good just to go back to your traditional black liner in a pencil form. So that's what I'm gonna use for my top and my waterline. And then I'm gonna use Cosmo in Stunner and just put that in my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with Cosmo first, and then I'm gonna go in with Stunner. This has been pretty much like my go-to eye look with this palette, and I just love it. Just so easy to work with. They blend really nice. They're nicely pigmented. It's a really great palette if you guys were thinking about picking it up. Moving on to the foundation. This is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. I've been really enjoying this. The only thing I have to say is the color range sucks. I'm in the shade Natural Beige, which is too dark for me, and the one before this is just too light. It almost just like washes me out and almost looks ashy on my skin for some reason. So I've been using the NYX Pro Mixer Foundation in white and mixing these together to get my perfect shade. I was gonna go ahead and buy another one and mix it, but this is all you need, you guys. It works wonders. I don't feel like it changes the texture or the way this foundation performs on the skin. So this is what I do recommend. So I'm gonna take both these shades. I do like the fact that you get 1.6 fluid ounce in here, so you do get a lot of product. Let me know if you guys have tried this. The smell does not bother me, and I do feel like throughout the day I can still smell it, that doesn't bother me, but it might bother some people. So I don't know, let me know if you guys experience that, but I'm gonna take a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and you can see it's already too dark. You can tell I am lightening up fast, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on with a beauty blender and just put this all over. I would say this is about a light medium to medium coverage with a beauty blender. I have used it with a brush and you do get a nice medium coverage, and I do like it with a brush, but I just like using a beauty blender to apply my foundation. This is just one layer. It does dry down matte, but it's not like completely matte. It still looks very natural, and it doesn't look dry on the skin, which I like, because a lot of matte foundations will settle into my fine lines and it just looks dry and cakey, and I don't feel like this does that. So I think they did a great job. I really like it. If you have oily skin, I think you're gonna like it too. I have heard from other people that you really don't need a primer, so just use your favorite primer. And we're gonna go in with the powder. You guys, if you are oily, you are gonna need this powder. But first we have to go in with concealer. Where is my concealer? Here it is. So this is the Palladio Liquid Concealer. I'm in the shade Nude. So I'm gonna use this. I like it. I mean, it's not anything special. I know they have a full coverage concealer, which I'm not about a full coverage concealer, but if you are, you can give that one a try. This is a light to medium coverage. This does dry pretty fast, so you kind of want to work quickly with it. That's one thing that I have noticed, but I haven't noticed like any creasing or anything. But it's definitely a light to medium coverage. If you have dark circles, you are not going to like this. We're gonna move on to the powder, and the powder is my favorite thing that came out of that peach collection. I did try the Blur powder. I did not like that. I felt like it didn't really do much to my skin, but it did leave a little bit more of a glow to my skin. So if you are oily, definitely get the loose. If you're more on the dry side, you can definitely try that blur powder. That might work for you. That did have a little bit of shimmer in there too, which I didn't like. So that was just okay for me. I did return that, but the loose mattifying powder, I've been reaching for it every day since I got it. I've even been using it to set my eyes. And I just feel like it blurs, it fills in my fine lines and my pores, and my skin just looks flawless, even under my eyes too. And the smell, they pretty much all have the same smell. And I like how this does come with one of those closed tops. I like to just do that with the lid kind of down. This way I have enough powder in there, but the powder is finely milled, and it doesn't look cakey at all. Your skin looks just really, really flawless. So I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. brush to set my under eyes. So I'll just use that to set my T-zone with my e.l.f. brush. And then I'm gonna go in with a powder brush and just use that to set the foundation. If there's one thing that I recommend picking up from that collection and you have oily skin, it is definitely the loose powder. And I would give this a try because I feel like these work perfectly together. Kiss New York is a brand that I've never really heard of. I never tried anything from the brand, and London Drugs just recently started carrying it. So I don't know, where is this available for you guys in the States? Let me know. But this is the Ombre Radiance palette, which I love. And this is the Halo Strobing palette, which we are going to use today. This reminds me of the Kevin Aucoin, where he's got like I think it's a bronzer blush highlighting palette, but this is pretty similar. I've been using this as my bronzer and I really, really like it. It does have a little bit of kick up, like powder kick up, but I mean, it's okay. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to use that to bronze up my skin. For blush, I'm gonna go with this Too Faced Melting Powder Blush. This is called Pinch My Peach, and I love the packaging. Like, look at how cute this packaging is. And this is the color that I was drawn to the most, just because it is a neutral color and it does go with a lot of looks. And although it looks kind of dark, it doesn't go on dark. Like, you can build this blush up, which I like. And normally I don't like cream blushes, but this does turn into powder. So it's a cream to powder, which I like. So I'm just gonna go in with a stippling brush. And we're gonna put that on the apples of the cheeks. So you can see, like, I added quite a bit to my brush, but it just looks so natural. I think I want to get one more color. Okay, we're going to move on to the Kiss New York Halo Strobing palette. This is in the shade Light. They did have medium. When I first swatched them, I really wasn't blown away. I felt like they were a little bit on the drier side and they weren't that pigmented, but they do perform better on the face. So I really like this. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna go in with all of them. I'm gonna start off with the darker color first and just put that right there. So you can see, it just leaves a very, it leaves kind of like a wet look, but it blends into the skin. It doesn't look powdery at all. It is really beautiful, and because I have oily skin, a lot of these powders don't last on me, and this lasted all day long. See, it's so pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with the middle shade. Woo! Oh yeah, that's popping, look at that. Okay, I don't know if I wanna go in with the lighter shade. If you go in with this light shade, you will glow even more. But I think this is good. I mean, I'm only taking the kids swimming today. For my brows, I've been using the Annabelle Brow Fiber Gel, which is a newer product. They just came out with a bunch of new liquid eyeliners, and they did come out with a mascara as well, which I will be using in this video. I really like this. I think I like it even more than the Essence one. If you guys did not know, I did get my eyebrows microbladed, so I do not have to do anything to them anymore, but I still like to set them because my eyebrows are quite long and I don't want them to move anywhere. This does have a tint to it. I have the shade light to medium. I would say this is a dupe for the Benefit Give Me Brow. I might have to go a shade darker, but I find the light to medium works too. Now I'm going to put on my mascara off camera, but I want to just tell you guys what I'm using. This is the new mascara by Essence, the Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara, which I love. I did talk about this just really quickly. Instead of the false lash effect, which is a straight one, this one is actually curved. So it's just kind of preference. So I'm going to use that on my top lashes, and for my bottom lash, Annabelle came out with this skinny and I love it. It does not smudge. It is so easy just to do your lower lashes, and yeah, it doesn't smudge or like fall onto the skin. So okay, lashes are done. I'm actually gonna go in with the light highlighting shade in that palette again, and I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. I like using this white for the inner corner, just opens up the eye. And for lips, I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Rose. And these are really creamy. I really like them. Okay, and for lipstick, this is the Urban Decay Cream. It's a cream formula in the shade Fuel. And I believe this is limited edition. I could be wrong. If it is, I love, love, love this color. So here it is. Ooh, so pretty. I feel like not too many people talk about Urban Decay lipsticks anymore. I still like them. And then I'm going to top that off with this gloss, which I've been obsessed with. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe in the shade Angelica, and I'm just going to pop that in the center of my lips. You don't have to, you can go ahead and just leave it like this, but I don't know, I've just been really obsessed with this gloss. And to finish off this look, of course, we are going to go in with a makeup setting spray. Hard Candy just released some new ones. This one is a matte. I believe they have a luminous, and then they just have like a regular makeup setting spray, which I do have as well. But I've been really liking this, you guys. I did try the one by Essence, and I found that that one did absolutely nothing, but I do like the Hard Candy primers. Don't get these clips, they are the worst. They leave a kink in your hair. So now I'm gonna have to go with a flat iron and get that out. So don't mind that, but this is the finished look. I really love the way it turned out. I love pretty much everything that I used in this video. If you guys have any other questions about any of these products, just leave them in the comments down below. But this is the finished look, and what do you guys think about it? Let me know. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.